Hello, and welcome to today's presentation for the Penguin Random House offices in Hackney. We'll be running through the design proposal today. Initially, we've got some concept imagery. These are just sort of inspiration images for some ideas we would like to adapt within the space. These all link to the overall concepts that we've tried to integrate, and you'll see how they all link separately. This is our concept board. So it's got quite a few things, but just to start, we obviously try and bring the concept through in different ways. The concept here is chapter and timber, which is linked to Penguin Random House's commitment to creativity, inspiration, and sustainability. These are all qualities that the office environment should foster within them. We've chosen quite a few different finishes that you'll see throughout, such as light timber. This evokes the tactile feel of the books and paper, obviously linked to the company. Biophilic elements such as the colors, there's lots of greenery, plants, and again, the light timber throughout. You'll see here a floor plan. This shows the zones, which we'll go into in a little bit more detail. You've also got some more concept imagery here, sort of highlighting maybe different areas that we would like to focus on, and a little page here with the materials and finishes. Here you'll see the floor plan, and we've zoned it into different colors, making it really easy to identify what is what. We've got quite a few different areas. We've got a lot of desks, which you'll see in the orange zones. This is for sort of individual working. Obviously, we know that the office is not fully at full capacity all the time, but this is handy to have for people that do like to sit at a desk and work, and have a little bit more stability. As you come through the entrance, you've got quite a big area of more comfortable lower seating, different groups. This provides different areas for people to work. You've got reception desk and back of house in the purple zone. You've got obviously two big groups of your WCs, some storage cupboards as well. You have got meeting rooms. So we've got two meeting rooms, one over here in the pink and the other one at the bottom. You've got some working booths as well as some Zoom booths. So this provides really great acoustics. So for people who want to take phone calls or have a little private conversation, they can go into these, as well as the meeting rooms will be more fitted with acoustics for sound quality. Then this big sort of turquoise square here would be your canteen area, as well as a little recreational zone. We thought this might be nice, as Penguin Random House really wants to foster teamwork and collaboration. We thought this would be a nice area to get people involved with each other, sort of on lunch breaks, etc. And we've divided this with the curtain so that you can obviously block it off, avoid sound, etc. Here is just a few points as to how this layout sort of complies with all the regulations. Obviously, we have to comply with fire regulations. These two areas at the entry points are obviously spaced out so that there is enough space for entry and exit, as these are fire exits. And just a few other points about WCs obviously need to be inclusive. We've got accessible WCs as well. Chairs, etc., can be moved out so that anyone sitting in a wheelchair can sort of sit anywhere along a desk or in other spaces as well. This is just an elevation of one of your spaces. Here you'll see your pool table. We've created these really nice shelves out of the existing podiums here. And within these shelves, they're just a nice space to accessorize, put some plants, books, maybe awards, trophies, or sort of prints, whatever you like. These shelves create a really homely feel within them. This is another elevation of the canteen area. So here you can see quite clearly your kitchen area. You've got an island with some bar stools. You've got seating over here, some tables right next to some nice open lighting. You've got a sofa here with your TV, and then directly opposite this would be your recreational area. So they are quite linked. Here are some images. So this takes you through the spaces if you're entering. So obviously here you've got your reception desk. This is the one-man reception desk, and then in the back of house you've also got a little canteen area, as well as another private desk and a little dining setup. As you would walk through, you've got a lot of the low-level seating on this side in the middle, some comfortable lounge chairs, some integrated joinery for bar stools, and then on either side you've obviously got your more set-up office area with all the desks. This is another view, so you can see the desks on that side. We've also tried to integrate some seating into the joinery, so we've made some benches throughout, put some comfortable cushions and that on there as well. These nice low sofas encourage a lot of interaction because they don't block off too much, so they're quite nice for big groups or more informal settings. So this would be your view from the other side, looking into sort of the entrance space and just looking at all the different seating groups that are made up. We've tried to incorporate some tables and chairs as well so that people aren't just sitting on low seating, they can also work from tables and chairs instead of their desks. These are the Zoom booths. So these curtains would provide acoustics so that anyone sitting in there could have a private conversation, a meeting, etc. And it wouldn't be too disruptive to the rest of the office. This is your recreational area. So again, you've got some really comfortable, more modular, so these stools sort of can be moved around, some seating, and then you've got your pool table there. Creates quite a nice environment for people working in the office to have a lunch break and have this little space to relax. And then directly next to that is your canteen area, where you've got your sort of kitchen with obviously quite a large amount of storage in it. You've got your island, lots of seating, bar stools, etc. 2 big dining tables, again fostering sort of people to come together during their lunch breaks and use them together instead of sitting alone. Some nice bench seating with some tables and chairs, and then again a big sofa with your TVs. Again, we've tried to create different zones, which you can see during because of the flooring difference, as well as creating some nice interesting textures using the tiling throughout. This you can see is just sort of a snapshot of some finishes that we've used throughout, some paint colors, materials for the upholstery. You've obviously got your timber flooring, some nice green tiling, just a few ideas. We've obviously tried to create a space that's light and bright as per the brief, and this you can see sort of through the finishes. And yeah, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and looking forward to hearing about your comments. Cool. Thank you so much.